Outlander is always a delight to watch, and while waiting for part 2 of season 7, I watched short clips that meant a lot to me personally. Then I realized how much I like this show once again, and I wanted to remind you of some beautiful, heartfelt moments from the beginning. I chose 7 different scenes from 7 seasons. Honestly, it was a challenge for me to rank these scenes, but I tried my best. All of them are my favorite moments, but there's one particular scene I want to save for the end of this video. It's my absolute favorite. Number 7 is from season 2. Yes, it's the scene where Jamie had to let Claire go for her and the baby's well-being. The moment when Jamie held Claire's hand to touch the stone broke my heart into pieces. His facial expression reveals how he actually is in pain to lose her, and he proves that love can also be about letting someone go instead of being selfish. Jamie's words to say goodbye to Claire were so sincere and intimate.
200 years without you. And that is my punishment that I have earned for my crimes.
Seeing the way they look at each other, no matter what happens, is heartwarming. This one is my least favorite scene in this list because we had to see them separated. I'm not saying it was unnecessary, but I always feel terrible when I see these two lovers apart. On the other hand, the next scene is a pretty cute one, and whenever I watch this scene, I can't hold my tears. It's from season 3, Fergus's wedding.
Fraser. His name is Fergus Claudel Fraser.
When Jamie gave him his last name because he didn't have one, I felt amazing for Fergus. He felt really bad since he learned he cannot properly marry without a last name, but Jamie saved him. I think it was that moment Fergus knew he actually belonged to the Fraser family, and that feeling must be really important for him. His face after hearing Jamie was priceless to me. It was the best wedding gift ever. Don't you agree? Another heartfelt moment I picked is from season 5. And yes, it's young Ian's return. When Jamie realizes that young Ian is back, his face lightens up immediately, and I love it. Claire's reaction is priceless too. She's happy as if her own son is back, and I really like their bond. Young Ian is one of my favorite characters, and I love seeing him with Jamie and Claire. He's like their son, and I always end up loving their scenes together. It was a lovely reunion to me, and I keep watching it over and over again. My next favorite is a recent one. It happened in the first part of season 7. Of course, we haven't seen season 7 completely, but so far, the scene where we see young Ian, Jamie, and Claire finally return to Scotland is my favorite one. They were really happy, emotional, and relieved to finally see the land. I've been dying to see them in Scotland once again, so I was relieved too. They all had been through a lot, and they definitely needed a break from America. Scotland is where everything started, so I believe it's really important to the characters as well as the audience. Now I'll talk about my top 3. The third one is from season 6. It's the moment when Roger and Bree realize that Roger is Jemmy's biological father. I know that they tried to move on with what happened, but still, whenever I watch this scene, I just can't hold my tears. I know Roger would be a great father, even if Jemmy wasn't his biological son. But still, this scene is really emotional, and I believe it strengthens the bond between the father and the son. The next one is from season 4. Jamie's first encounter with Bree is one of the best scenes of this show, and I'm challenging you to change my mind. The reason why I couldn't put it on top is because my first pick stands on another level. But let's focus on this one. The reason why I love it so much is because we know the truth, but Jamie doesn't. The tension is built so successfully that I remember being too excited to watch the rest. The way he immediately accepts and shares his feelings about Bree is incredible. He even comforted her while he was in tears himself. Jamie is always good at reflecting his true emotions, and I love him for that. As for the scene, I think there's no need for further explanation. I think you love this one too. And now, we made it to the top. Also, we're paying a visit to season 1. My absolute favorite is where we see Claire changing her mind about traveling through the stones.
On your feet, soldier. Me home to Ladderbrook.
I know most of you love this particular scene too. I mean, it's impossible to love it. I don't know about you guys, but I believe this was the actual scene where it all really began. That's why it's my favorite. Claire made a decision that would change her life completely. This scene also proved how much she loves Jamie, and it showed how strong their bond actually is. She gave up on her future, her own time, just to be with Jamie, and it means a lot. The way she called Lallybroch home was amazing too. This scene is a masterpiece in my heart, and I always get goosebumps while watching it. I really enjoyed watching these scenes once again, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm planning to make more videos like this one, so you might want to subscribe. It means a lot to me. Which scene is your absolute favorite? What do you think about the scenes I mentioned? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to show your support, you may hit the like button and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you in another Outlander video.